Good morning, children. This video is for anyone who's working in the Pharaoh group. Here's your Fluent in 5. So please pause the video now and answer the questions. And here are your answers. So today, children, we are going to be again looking at 24-hour clock, but we're going to be answering questions that are through reasoning and problem solving. Here's an information board at a station. It shows when trains leave. So we've got 5 trains and 5 times. Put the trains in order from the latest leaving to the earliest leaving in the day. Now, a quick reminder that when we're looking at the 24-hour clock, the earliest time we can have is 0000. That's midnight. The latest time we can have on a 24-hour digital clock is 23:59, and that is 1 minute before midnight. So this is the earliest and this is the latest. Now, this is really important that we read this question carefully, because sometimes we make mistakes by just thinking they want to put us in order, from smallest to largest, but we're not looking at smallest to largest. We're looking at the latest to the earliest. So which train left the latest? So we're looking at which time is closest to 23:59. So we're going to look at the hours first. And realistically, hours will help us work this out straight away. So we're looking at which number is closest to 23. We've got 22, 13, 9, 15 and 16. So we can see straight away that 22 is the closest number to 23. It's the highest number out of those 5. So we know that train A left the latest. So we can tick that one off. We've done it. The next, we're looking for the next highest number in the hours. So we've got 13, 9, 15 and 16. 16 is the highest. So E was the one, the second latest train leaving that day. So we tick that one. We've got 3 more trains to do. 13, 9 and 15. Looking for the highest number, and 15 is the highest. D. And we've got 2 left. 13 and 9. Well, 13 is B. So 13 is higher than 9. So B. And then last but not least, C. So A, E, D, B, C. A shop was robbed sometime after 8:13. Detective Ivor Clue knows when some criminals left the shop. Who should Detective Clue arrest? So the key part here on this question is this here. Now, if we remember from the last video, PM stands for post meridian, and that means afternoon, evening. To work this out, we need to convert this time into a 24-hour clock. And as Mr. Taylor mentioned last time, to do that, we can just add 12 onto the hours. So we've got 8 plus 12. 8 plus 12 is 20. So 20:13 is when the shop was robbed. And he says, Detective Evil Clue knows when some criminals left the shop. Who should Detective Clue arrest? So we can have a look. Owen Money, embezzle, Lars Senni, fill my bag. So if we take this time here, 2021, we're looking for a time that is after 2013. So we could, so 2021 is after 2013. It happened 8 minutes later. So he could be someone we could arrest. Embezzle, no. Because the reason why is because it's 8:43 in the morning. This is written as a 24-hour clock, and this is written in, and embezzle's time was in the morning. Well, this was before 2013, as 2013 represents the afternoon, or evening in this case. So it can't be embezzle. Lars Senni, 1818. This is before 2013. So cannot be last Senny. And fill my bag, 2031. Now it could be fill my bag because 2031 is after 2013. This is 18 minutes after 2013 when the shop was robbed. So we now need to decide which person should Eve or Clue arrest. Now, Owen Money is if we wanted to, we could arrest both of them. But Fill My Bag would notice that the shop was robbed because Owen Money did it beforehand. So we're going to say that Owen Money should be arrested as he was the closest person to 2013 to leave the shop. Again, as I said, it could have been Fill My Bag, but the answer, as you would say that Owen Money was there beforehand, we would suggest that he was the one who stole the money, Owen Money. Now we're going to look at our last question. Here are some different times. We've got 6 times. Sort them into these categories. Before noon, afternoon, can't tell. So we're going to say here we've got 6:33 at night. So noon is another way of saying 12 o'clock, midday. But this would have to be on an analog clock, it would be 12:00 p.m. If it was on an analog clock, it would still be 12:00 and it'd be fine. Because when it's 0:00, that's midnight. 12:00 is noon. So we're going to take this first time, 6:33 at night. So if we were to do 6:33 p.m. We know it's at night, so it's got to be p.m. So this is afternoon/evening. They say afternoon because it's after noon, but evening is incorporated into afternoon. So we can put here afternoon. Tick that one because we've done it. 1814. Well, we know that any time after 12 on a digital clock, so 13, 14, so on till 23, is going to be in the afternoon. So 1814 is the afternoon. 19 minutes past midday. Now midday is another way of saying 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Another way of saying afternoon. So midday or noon for 12 o'clock. So 90 minutes past midday, which would be 12:19. So again, this is in the afternoon. 22:19, similar to this one here, because the hour number is greater than 12 and it's on a 24-hour clock, this has to be in the afternoon. This time here, we're going to have a look. Now it says here that if we look, our last video, we said when we're looking at clocks, we look at the hour first. Now it says here that the hour hand is just gone past 8. So we're going to write 08. And the minute hand is, if remember, we count in intervals of 5. So 5, 10, 15. We don't want to go on to the next interval because we've gone past the minute hand. So 15, 16, 17, 18. 08, 18. On an analog clock, we can never tell by looking at a clock whether it's in the before noon or afternoon, unless you looked outside. But if you were in a dark room and you couldn't see outside, you wouldn't be able to tell whether this was in the morning or afternoon. So this here is can't tell. And the last one, 11:56. So this is a digital clock, so a 24-hour clock. Because it's before 12 o'clock, it's got to be before noon. So 11:56 is before noon. Now, children, that is your input for today's lesson. Please now go to your task sheet and answer the questions. Best of luck.